Sports.
Renamed in late 2020, there's a look at Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Cleveland Browns and the Seattle Seahawks. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. You call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. And, Charles, this defense, you might say they're looking forward to a matchup like this. You like to get a team, I would imagine, when they're down. And this is a group that's lost 4 straight.
But their head coach made it very clear in his weekly media availability that everybody's a threat. We're not taking anyone lightly. He's making sure that we know that he's grinding his team this week because, let's face it, who wants to be the team to lose to someone who's lost 4 straight games?
On third down, Wilson. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. He loved to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And last week, 13 carries, 51 yards and a touchdown.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air, or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Here's Wilson to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down to close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. From his own end zone, Fields. Out to the right here to Wilson. 7 yards, the pickup there. Second down and 3. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. The numbers in last week's game for Hooper, just a really crisp, clean effort. Well over 100 yards receiving. So the challenge there, it is not going to be a completed pass. Play action. It's Fields. Wilson's got it complete. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields rolling to his right. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And gets by him, and now a little daylight. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. DJ Moore. 76 yards, and the Browns have taken the early lead. Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it's capped off by the Browns' touchdown. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Washington. And I think the ball's out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
Fields now to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, touchdown. It's complete. A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Browns are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive, 4 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Wilson's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Play action. It's Wilson. Completes it to the fullback, Ham.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. All the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded inside the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And the Browns getting set to go. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
On first down, Fields Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Off play action. Fields out to his left. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Justin Fields keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. That time a 6-play drive. And it was all capped off by the Justin Fields touchdown run. He took it in himself. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Myles Garrett, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now here's Mike. The drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. "21 yards. Well done on the return. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, Fields. Catch made right side by Wilson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear him now. 3rd and goal. He'll buy some time right. He's got it. Touchdown, Browns. A great play there with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Browns add on to their lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here's Russell Wilson and the Seahawk offense now getting set to go again. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. 2nd and 5 now. Wilson. He'll fight a man over the middle. It's Washington.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
He lets it fly for Lockett. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. To throw is Wilson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wilson. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Brian Burns in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. Fields on 1st down. Escaping. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. They'll roll him out right. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Justin Fields with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. Oh, they pitched to the tight end. It's a fake. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team.
Oh, he sheds himself free. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. To try again after the sack. Wilson dumps this one off to Chris Carson. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash, this from 33. Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will cut the lead down to 3 scores at 24. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with a lead. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll start out here with the option left. He's got a first down past the 30. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. A big play there out of the running game.
Well, that was something to behold there. You might expect runs like that from a kick returner or wide receiver, but that's your quarterback hitting top speed.
Eluding the pressure right. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Now a first down throw, Fields.
Finding room to the 20. Trucks over him. And all the way down to the 5.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. James Washington, 78 yards. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead is down to 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
Flush to his right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Rolling to his right. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. On first down, it's Fields. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And it goes down. And quickly they get to the line. After the sack on first down, Fields. And he's going to go down again. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Now Fields. He'll buy some time right. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And that is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that... The Browns drive about to get started. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Here's Fields. Now they go screen. It's complete. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw again on second down. Fields. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a third and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 46. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll roll him out right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns drive about to get started. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Fields escaping the pressure right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Here's Fields. Buying time to his left. And some space here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Forced out to his left. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
From the 50, here's Fields. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up second down. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes, and boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Fields throw into the hands of Kirk. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw, Fields, and that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. So, CD, you talk about this football team, some of the whispers and reports, the social media posts, they hint at a locker room that's splintered, badly splintered. There was talk earlier, some guys might walk away entirely, but that hasn't happened, however, at least to this point.
No, and sometimes some of that talk is just that, talk. I mean, guys often say, that's it, I'm out of here, and then they realize, I'm not ready to retire yet, what am I going to do now? And they're really ready to come back and dive back in. In fact, we've got guys who are wearing gold.
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And, oh, that would get a wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. Third down coming up. Play action. It's Fields. Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. They snap it to Fields. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And unable to break away. They stop him a few. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Process and his ability to move, fence an extra timeout.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Flush to his right.